come down this road with this gun in my hand and this blood on my jacket, it's dripping downtown since the coming to man, the coming to man. That's when you see I'm broken, lost in this sleep, human nature, violent beast. Go back to the beginning of time, human construct of the mind, and you'll find that violence is not a new part of the daily grind. Sure, we could pretend there was a Garden of Eden, a socialist haven like Sweden, but then we'd be giving in to ignorant thoughts against reason. For those that want more laws, for freedom's sake, find a new cause. We lock up more people than all other countries combined. Looking up, it's not hard to find. Minorities walk around with targets on their back. 20 years to life for a weed sack. Now, with no fathers in the home, we're smoking crack. We're selling smack that our governments supplies. Convenient how our presence in Afghanistan made them rise back up to the mainstream. But who are we to disrupt the team? New leaders are high on hope. Instead of telling us how it is, they want us to wait to trickle down to the 1% piss. I think it's time to rise up. Time to sweep the lies up. Time to open our eyes up. When I come down this road with this gun in my hand and this blood on my jacket, it's dripping downtown. It's the coming to man, the coming to man. And that's when you see I'm broken, lost in this sleep, human nature, the violent beast. Alright, it's time for a little history. That's alright, I said it's time for a little history. Sodom and Gomorrah were wiped like a mystery. Then a group of slaves crossed the Red Sea fleeing tyranny. A man died at the cross, fulfilling a martyr's destiny. Thousands of years of war, crusades led death to the door. Millions died until we could take no more. Too bad we didn't learn from what we'd seen. Black death came and wiped us clean. Endless cycles of boom and bust. Humble once, but now consumed by lust. For consumer things that I don't need, itching to be the best, filled with greed. Selfishness is not a virtue. Ideas that like that do nothing but hurt you. I think it's time to rise up, time to sweep the lies up, time to open our eyes up. Before we relive the coming of man, it's time to come up with a new plan. When I come down this road with this gun in my hand and this blood on my jacket that's dripping downtown, it's the coming of man, the coming of man. That's when you see I'm broken, lost in this sleep, human nature, a violent beast. Jiangsu, China, human destruction. Maro, Adana, the rape of Dan King. Barrio, Odessa, UPA in 43. The Hugh and Hama, Shama and Shatila. Wounded Knee, Sandy Creek, Bloody Island 2. Violence is a birthright, it escapes very few. So I dream of changes, embrace with strangers, open dialogue to lift the fog that crept in at night, and we fight to get it right. We're slow but not stupid, you see. Evolution discards your thoughts. Politicians may be bought, but we progress whether they like it or not. All the battles you fought, judgments you cast for rot. Judgments you cast for rot. Redemption is what you sought, but you sold out what Creator gave us for home. Hedged bets and took out loans to tear up the land and wipe out with the buffalo roam. Utopia doesn't exist, but I insist that we suspend gravity and love if can before we relive the coming of man. Before we relive the coming of man. Oh, when I come down this road with this gun in my hand and this blood in my jacket, it's dripping down time since the coming of man, coming of man. That's when you see I'm broken, lost in this thing, human nature, violent beast. I think it's time to rise up, time to sweep the lies up, time to open our eyes up. Before we relive the coming of man, it's time to come up with a new plan. One where we can stand hand in hand with any man from any land, regardless of color, creed, or religious chance. Now is our chance. We are connected like never before. In our cave, we retreat from the non-existent dragon with fear at its core. Let go of hate, concentrate on a new state. Forgiveness is not too late. Let's fight poverty, strive for equality. Stop the drug war. Imagine the money we'll save when we kick the CEA and DIA to the door. It's time to do more, like disband the corporations that profit from polluting our shores and take over the drug companies so the seniors can get their meds and patients won't be led to painkillers that addicts are fed. Give us your tired, your poor, your hurtled masses. Have we forgotten what we learned in our classes? It's time to live up to what the Constitution said. We're all equal, regardless of the prejudice in your head. When I come down this road with this gun in my hand and this blood in my jacket that's dripping downtown, since they're coming to man, they're coming to man. That's when you see I'm broken, lost endlessly. Human nature, a violent beast.